Imagine finally becoming profitable as a trader, only to realize that the real challenge is just beginning, guys. You hit your first winning streak, and then boom, brutal drawdown wipes out months of gains. You size up thinking you'll double your profits, but instead you double your stress, right? Maybe you're consistently green, but the profits feel small. Like, is this even worth it? Does this sound familiar for you guys? That's what today's video is all about, okay? The hidden struggles of the next phase of trading, which is dealing with drawdowns, the pain of scaling up and what to do once you found success. Okay. That's the stuff that kind of nobody warns you about, and somebody asked me in the comment, and it's the kind of things that if you don't master it, you'll kind of stall out. So let's get right into it. All right. So we'll first talk about drawdowns. Okay. They are inevitable, guys. Every trader, even the great ones, goes through them. I remember one month early in my career, I came off a hot streak, right? I felt unstoppable, and then I had a week of losses, and I had a week of losses again, and I had weeks on weeks on weeks of losses, and a single bad stretch to wipe out the prior month's profits. And let's just say my confidence was shaken, to say the least. Okay, and I'll be honest, I almost did the worst thing possible. Yeah, I wanted to throw myself into a massive position to make it all back in one trade. Classic revenge trading, right? Luckily, I stopped myself because that's how a small dip turns into a disaster. Okay, guys? So, how do you survive drawdown, you might ask? Well, first of all, pump the brakes there. Trade smaller when you're in a slump, less risk, less pressure. The breathing room helps you regain some rhythm, okay? Step back and review. Ask yourself, is it the market that shifted, or did I break my rules? A drawdown is feedback, guys. Use it. No revenge trading. Seriously, do not try to win it all back in one day. Focus on making the next trade a good one. Okay, not a hero one, a good one. Protect your mindset, guys. Drawdowns mess with your head. It's if you're frustrated, just step away. Journal your shit, hit the gym, do what you need to reset, but you gotta reset. Remember this, drawdown doesn't mean that you've lost your edge. It's just part of the journey, guys. The traders who survive, they don't try to avoid drawdown. They manage them. They trade defensively through them. They size down a little bit. Maybe they get a funded eval and they try to fast evals instead of risking live capital. That's what I do personally when the market or the action is a little iffy. Okay, you kind of have to figure out a way to shift the problem a little bit. All right. Let's talk about scaling a little bit as well. So you've been profitable at your current size. So you think if I just trade bigger, I'll make more money, right? True, I guess. But scaling up is a whole new game, guys. Here's what nobody tells you. When you increase your size, you also increase the pressure. Yeah, you also increase what the amount of every tick. A $200 loss might have felt fine before, but a $500 loss or $1,000 loss, it feels like the end of the world. Okay, I remember the first time that I sized up, same strategy, same setup, everything, nothing changed, but I froze. Okay, I took profits early. I macro managed. And why? Because the dollar amount were bigger. My psychology wasn't scaled in with my position. I was still attached to the money. You guys need to detach from the money. Okay, how do you handle scaling pains? You scale it in steps. Okay, don't jump from one lot to 10, from one to two, from two to three, three to whatever. Right? Earn each increase by proving that you can handle it, right? Set some benchmarks you need. For example, 3 profitable months at current size, and then I can bump it up. Don't just scale because you're impatient, okay? Expect some jitters. The first time you trade bigger, you will feel nervous. That's normal, okay? Stick to the A plus setups, breathe, let time build comfort, and know that even the A plus setups can lose. It's part of your strategy to lose sometimes. You don't have a 100% win rate. Expect some money to throw away. Let's say my account is at, I don't know, $15,000, $20,000, okay? And I want to scale up. I might think 2 to 3 thousand of this account I just know are gone. I just know that it's gone. It's kind of like paying a fee or something. Like you have to make sure that you have a certain number of money that's basically already gone in your head, and you need to adapt psychologically to it slowly, because trust me guys, your psychology might be on point right now, but when you scale up, you'll realize you have to shift, or you have to go through the problems all over again. All right? Also, don't be afraid to step back if needed. If scaling makes you spiral, drop back down. That's not weakness, guys. That's just risk management. Drop back down, work on the basics again, and then when you're ready again, you can try to go again about it. Okay? The mindset shift is that scaling pains are not failure, they're growth pains. Okay? that means that you're stretching into new territory, and that's a good thing. So what about when you finally get consistent, right? You're profitable, but new problems show up now. First, there's the pressure to keep performing. Maybe you've had your first 5-figure year. Great. But now you're thinking, can I repeat it? Okay, what if I lose it all? And that fear can eat at you. Trust me, I've been there. Then there's a quiet frustration. I'm profitable, but I'm not making much, right? Maybe you're making $100 a week, $2,000 a year. It feels small at the start, right? You see all these big traders are making millions, right? Compared to the people flashing the Lambos online, it's very discouraging. Trust me again. But listen carefully, guys. Being consistently profitable, even at a small size, is a massive milestone. Most traders will never get there. Okay, 99% of traders don't even know what that means. It's proof that your edge and your disciplined work is paying off. The dollars will grow when your capital grows, right? So what do you do at this stage? You increase your capital strategically. You add funds, or you work your 9 to 5, whatever, to fund your account a little bit more, or you pursue prop firm trading only once you've proven some consistency. You can develop a new edge slowly. Don't jump into 5 new strategies. Just add like a complementary setup, or explore another market, or diversify um your trading or whatever. Diversification, guys, it smooths your equity curve. Okay, refine your risk and smooth your curve. Fixed percent risk, max loss limits, diversification, all of these help make your growth steadier and less stressful. Okay, also stay humble, guys. Success can kind of breed complacency, and don't let your ego creep in, right? Stick to the habits that got you here. That's just what's gonna get you through everything. I've seen a lot of these traders get an ego and shit, and when they start losing, they start demo trading stuff. It's like, don't do that, guys. Just keep being you, keep doing you, and you'll just breeze on by and you'll be chill, right? This stage is a little tricky, and by this stage, I mean once you're profitable, because you've achieved what you wanted, but it doesn't feel like it's enough. The answer really is just patience, right? Keep stacking consistent returns. Even if you have a little bit of drawdown at some point, again, it's fine. Compounding takes times, but it works. It's like an uptrend. There's always going to be little retrace and an uptrend, right? It's kind of like when you go, if you guys go to the gym like me, then you know, right? Add some weight, everything feels good, and then there's gonna be a week or two where you kind of feel like shit and weights aren't moving and stuff. And then you're gonna start doubting your training regimen, start doubting your habits, start doubting your sleep, your eating, everything. But the truth is, just keep going. It's gonna go up at some point in the future. Just keep going, right? Don't stop. So again, here's the truth, guys. A little closing words here. Drawdowns, scaling pains, frustration after success. These are not signs that you're failing, really. They're just signs that you're progressing. Okay, you don't hit scaling stress until you've grown, right? You don't feel frustration about only making a little unless you're actually profitable, right? That means that if you're dealing with these problems right now, you are on the right path. Okay, so here's my challenge to you. Pick one thing from this video, apply it. If you're on drawdown, cut your size in half, focus on the best setups. If you're scaling up, write down clear rules for when and how you'll increase size. If you're profitable but you feel stuck, dedicate times this week to either journaling deeper or researching maybe a new edge or something. Don't go too deep on the new edge. It's kind of like, it's complementary to your main skill set already. Trading will test you at every single phase of the way, guys. This is why it's fun, right? It's always hard. It's never easy. But every one of these pains is a stepping stone. Okay. So embrace them, learn from them, use them to level up. You've got this. Make it happen. Okay. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video.